Welcome back, guys. So today we'll be reading some very interesting experiences that ladies encountered when they told their partners to go down on them. I mean, to eat the cookie. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And then also actually listen to why some guys don't want to eat the cookie. But you see the annoying thing, most guys really, really love it when they are being given head. But now when it's time for them to give head back to the ladies, they start coming up with really, really interesting excuses. Today you go hear some of the excuses and you be like, hey babe. But let's just read the stories and you're just going to wonder. Now, before we actually talk about like the stories, go straight to the stories. Do you know there's actually a very, very interesting name given to like, oral sex done for women, you understand? Yeah, so let me mention the word. Um, Canale, Cana, Canalingus. Yeah, I think that's what Google said. Please go, that's the word. Go and listen to the pronunciation yourself, okay? But basically, it's when the tongue is used to stimulate the sexual organs of females. So that is the word. Don't ask me to pronounce it again. And let's just get started with the stories. Yeah, so let's just get your popcorn and your coke. You're gonna be puzzled. So the first story. So John was a casual hookup. Mm. Every time we were together, I would give him head because I genuinely enjoy doing it, and he obviously did too. Probably you are the chef there. But by the fourth time we had been intimate, I started asking him to return the favor. Well, yeah, obviously. He was reluctant though, but agreed to try. Well, when he finally attempted to go down on me, he licked my cookie twice, then immediately got up, rushed to the bathroom, and aggressively brushed his teeth and gaggled. Oh, like that is embarrassing. Hey, babe. Oh, I was completely confused. Definitely, you have to be. Because I have excellent hygiene down there and I have even showered beforehand. Concerned, I asked him if I smell bad, if I had done something wrong, or if he had any bad experiences with oral before. He insisted it wasn't personal and simply said, I just don't like eating cookie. I'm sorry, but I don't want to ever do this again. Hey, babe, hey, babe, hey, babe. Charlie, I'm going to be so embarrassed if this experience happens to me. Like, you are being intimate, your man goes down on you, and then he gets up like as if he's just tasted something disgusting or has. And then he told me it's not about me. It's about me. Like, I'm going to feel it's about me. No matter how hygienic I am, I'm just going to feel bad. Hey, I respected his choice. Like, you don't have any choice. But made it clear that if he wasn't willing to give me head, I wouldn't be giving it to him either. Girl, I support this idea. We could just use lubricant instead. That's when he launched into a long winded rant, claiming it wasn't fair because men needed head to have sex, but women don't. Penises are easier to clean than vaginas, and blowjobs are external while eating the cookie is too internal, among other ridiculous arguments. Yeah, they're definitely ridiculous. At the end, I was over it. His attitude was beyond annoying, so I stopped sleeping with him and cut him off completely. Charlie, immediately he actually got up from me to rush to the bathroom and then come up with that excuse. I'm dressing up and I'm leaving the room because this is so embarrassing. And then you're not telling me that you guys you need blowjob to have sex, but we ladies we don't need it. You've actually started doing research. When it came to this whole thing, you're doing research. You're being selfish. You don't want to do it to me, but you want me to give it to you. You're not having it either way. Let's get to the second story. I've been with my partner for 10 months now and he's never given me head. Although I do give it to him very often, and he seems to enjoy it tremendously. You see, that's the thing. Most guys don't want to give head, but they enjoy it when it's done for them. Isn't that being selfish? You now answer that question for yourself. Ah, anytime I bring it up, he would act unconcerned and pretend the conversation never happened. But it did. I refused to give him head one time and he asked what the problem was. I said, I want to be eaten as well. His calm face suddenly turned to one of complete disgust. He screamed, ah! Followed by a loud nah, and walked out of the room. I wonder if I can forbid myself this satisfaction for the rest of my life. Aside this, he's a good man. Sometimes I'm tempted to cheat. amidst a good licking. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Even if you guys are going to be celibate before marriage, you definitely need to talk about sex. You definitely need to talk about some of these things because now this is a partner for the rest of your life, and this is something you love doing. And I attempted to cheat because of this, but cheating is not the answer. Probably you have to sit down with him and have an honest conversation with him and try to find a middle point to all this. Because if you had probably discussed these things long ago, probably would have come to terms somewhere, but cheating definitely isn't going to solve any of these things. Okay, now let's go to the third story. Okay, my husband and I never had sex and never discussed it much till we got married. Basically what we're just talking about, you need to discuss some of these things. It's really important. What do you guys talk about when you're doing counseling? What do you talk about? Because sex is part of it, right? Both of us were not virgins, and I've always enjoyed a good licking in my previous relationships. Definitely, if you're not a virgin, then you do have some expectations when it comes to sex. So imagine my shock and surprise when I asked him to give me head during our honeymoon, only to be met with a shock and surprise face. Me give you head. Probably that's what he said. He told me it's a huge sin to even suggest that. I asked if he wanted a blowjob, and he shouted, "No, never." Oh, both are abominations. That's not where the mouth is supposed to go. It's been 2 years since we got married, and I must say our sex life is nothing to write home about. Most things are abominations. Girl, I'm so sorry for you. Like, I am so sorry for you. This is why we are saying that have conversations before you get married. Sex is very important in marriage. It's not the only thing in marriage, but it's a very, very important part of marriage. So you need to discuss some of these things with the partners. Now you're in a marriage and you're probably not happy because almost everything probably you love is an abomination, including give me head. Just gonna be in it like that. So I'm sorry for you. Now to the fourth story, okay? So this person actually gave a headache. Husband won't eat it. So my husband, 32 male, is amazing in every way. I, 30 female, think he's so sweet, sexy, funny, romantic. That is loving, loving, loving. Our sex life is a 10 out of 10 every time. Girl, where did he get him from? I need one of those. I need one of those. However, I should have seen that one coming. Everyone has their favorite thing during sex. Yeah, definitely. His is kissing his ears. Mm. My spark is having my nipples sucked and oral sex. He sucks my nipples, but he doesn't eat me. We've been married for 8 months now, and we've had sex almost every night. I hail you all. 8 months and we have sex like almost every night. We have like 30 or 31 days in every month and every day. So 30 divided by, please, you people should do the calculation. Me, I'm not good at calculation. But wow, that is impressive. Go girl. But he's only eating her like 4 times. Oh, I'm sure this calculation will get us like somewhere like plenty, plenty, eh? And like 4 pair. Oh, sorry, girl. Three of which was during shower sex, which was nice. But I want to be on my back in my bed with my legs on his shoulders. Ooh, 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 ooh. I asked him flat out why he doesn't do it more, and he says he doesn't like cum in his mouth. He says I'll do it if you want me to. Well, that is considerate, right? But he hasn't done it since. At first, I was thinking if I start giving him head, as much as I do, he would ask why, and I'll give him a reason to voice it out. But I don't believe in depriving my husband of sex, especially when it makes both me and him feel amazing. So I don't know what to use as a weapon. So I didn't want to use as a weapon, sorry. So in the end, now I'm confused. Okay, so basically, at least your husband actually wanted to do it, and now he hasn't done it. So I think this is also a reason for you to start the whole conversation again. Probably, tell him like, let him know why you need the head. You need the head. Tell him like the way you've been licking his ears and he's been feeling. That's how you been when they lick your cookie. Also, but like, okay, so I get you. Probably you don't want to give him head, so that you ask, babe, why didn't you give me head? And you also tell him your problem. That is a good way, right? I mean, or what do you think? But if you like, depriving or sexing general isn't the way to go. That one day, I don't support it. But you may be reducing the number of times you give him head. Probably may let him know, say, like I'm lacking something, I need to do something. So I get you. I really get you. Now to our last One, I met this guy on Tinder. Well, it's a dating website. And we arranged to meet for sex. Hey, sister. Before we got started, he asked me to give him head. I explained my firm rule. That is, I only give head if I receive it in return. Girl, I love your principle. He thought that was completely unfair and said, I'm really horny and I don't deserve to be punished just because I don't eat cookies. You people, the way you come up with stories, you guys. I calmly told him, I'm not punishing you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. And I respect your choice. But I also think my rule is fair. If you don't give me head, I won't give you head. We can still have sex, but just without that part. He started begging and crying that I should make an exception. Who be you? Joe. When I still refused, he put his clothes back on, walked out of the door, and never contacted me again. You see, sometimes the people like this, and they are generally selfish and everything. You don't want to give me head, but you want me to give you head. And then they start coming up with researches, start coming up with things that they think makes them, qualified to be giving head. Come on, Charlie. Now, you see some of these stories. Let's actually go to why some guys think they don't want to give head and some of the reasons why. Let's listen. So most of them are anonymous. I don't want to mention their names. Maybe if there was a condom for the mouth, I would try it. Really? Oh, brother. What are you trying to say? Okay, let's listen to the second one. She farted whilst. Let me take it again. Go back. She farted whilst I was eating. Girl, you are wicked. No, you're not wicked. You're wicked. How could you? It wasn't a loud fart, but the odor from the fart was very loud. I never gave a head again, and definitely not trying it with any other lady. I honestly can't blame you for this. Like, your experience is a very traumatic one. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, according to my customs, a man should never give head. It reduces your status as a man. I've never tried it and I don't intend to. I'm a man. And I hope you also, according to your, customs, you're not supposed to be giving head either. I mean, it makes it fit, right? Mm. Now the next one. My ex was so bushy, you could actually taste and feel the hairs in your mouth as he ate hair. Ew. She also refused to shave. It left me with a traumatic brain. I mean, imagine. Come on, girl. You don't want like. Come on, I feel for you, boy. I feel for you, like with a traumatic brain. I feel for you. I'm sorry, like, I can't. My religion forbids men from using our tongue on women's private parts. They also don't come close to us when they're menstruating. Yeah, I do believe it. Like, there are some religions that don't want women are close to them when they're menstruating, and some of these things. So I think when you're from such kind of religions, you're supposed to definitely marry from your religion because your woman would understand you better because they've also been taught these things whilst in the church. So basically, marry from the church is easier that way. Okay, but imagine marry somebody outside their religion and then you tell the person that I can't give you head, you can't come close to when they're menstruating. They wouldn't think otherwise, think so many things. But if it's in your religion, definitely, I mean, it's okay. I'm a man. I can't and won't ever do that. It's just disgusting. So you don't have any reason. You're a man. I applaud you, man. You have to understand our stick is outside, so it's better and makes more sense. Ladies, your cookie is internal. It's just weird to lick it. I don't even get where they get that thing from. Do you know there's some sticks outside? Then the external sticks. Some smell so bad. So bad. Even though it's external, some people call it. And some internal cookies, my people should know that the cookies is not supposed to smell like some sunflower, some nice fragrance. It's supposed to smell like the vagina. What else? Allowed to receive head, but give a lady one. Nope. We've heard you. I once tasted. Oh shit. Listen again. I once tasted blood. Turns out she just finished a day before. Let's say I never gave head again. Oh, come on, girl. You just finished menstruating a day before. Probably you should have. I don't even know the word to use. I'm so sorry, guy. Like, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Just turn this guy into a vampire. Ah, lady. If I love you, sure, but why not? But on a casual hookup, never. Why do you even have to do casual? Look for one lady. Guys, I don't enjoy head, so I don't give one as well. Well, with you, I kind of understand you. You don't like it, so you also don't give it. No problem. But what if that's what your partner wants? Eh, we should try and compromise. Oh. You don't want, I get you, but she wants. People should stop that. So basically, when I did a lot of research online, I realized that there are some reasons why guys just don't want to give head. The number one is hygiene. Most guys say that ladies don't really love to keep the cookies very neat, very clean there. I mean, it has all this sort of smell down there. Some actually say that it smells like a fresh fish market. Fresh fish market, so you can imagine a fresh fish market. So basically, that's the number one reason why most guys don't want to go down on ladies, because the smell down there is so bad. You leave the place whole bushy, and then the sweat, the urine all mixed in their hair, and then they have to, like go down there. Their nose, everything is there. Charlie is not good at all. It's not good. Please shave the place. I'm not saying you should go bald, but shave the place a little bit. I beg you, eh? Abba. Oh, now, then the next reason why is tradition and society. We live in a society or tradition that makes men are supposed to be held in a high esteem, and then giving head sort of demeans or reduces their status as men. They feel that when it does that, it affects them spiritually. Okay, yeah, religion is the next point. So basically, I'm adding it. Like they feel that when they give head, the religion, the spirituality part also is not affected, so it reduces them, it sort of reduces their status in the spiritual realms, in the physical realms, all that stuff. So basically, we live in a community where even a celebrity came out to say that he doesn't give head, he's not going to give head, and nobody should expect him to give head. You can go check up who the person is. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to mention it. Be the best. Is that him who said that? I'm trying to remember, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. So basically, men feel that, hey, I'm supposed to enjoy it, but don't expect me to give it to you. So you want to be enjoying sex. And some ladies never come with penetration, they come in different ways. And sometimes, eating hair helps her to come, but you don't want to do it. We've heard you. Some will say they will not do it if it's a casual hookup. Well, you don't really know anything about the lady, so I get you. Not returning the favor. I support this one. If you don't want to eat the guy will not eat you. It's as simple as that. That should be the norm. I will not eat you, not eat me. Let's just penetrate and go home. Sabi? Now the last one is some just don't want to do it. They don't have any reason, but they just feel it's disgusting and will not do it. Even if you are smelling like the lilies of the flowers, they will still not do it. Yes, that's also some of the reasons they gave. So these are some of the reasons why guys don't want to give head. And some of the stories, like the first one that the guy went to brush his teeth, even though the lady was smelling great. It's really bad. But tell me, why don't you also want to give head to the lady? And ladies, do you really love head, or you're okay when your guy is not giving you head but you're giving them head? Let me know in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sex Unscripted with Akia, where we learn, have fun, unscripted. And so until I see you again, please stay safe. Bye.